A lot of people come and watch Malvern Prep Athletics and expect a high level of play from all the sports, and we deliver that. I think it all comes from the character in our athletes. We've got good players, but also just good people.
On the fields, we compete every single day pretty fiercely. I think we pride ourselves on that. And through those experiences every single day, win or lose, I think there's a bond that's created, and these boys become united loyally.
What makes Malvern's athletics unique is the fact that they excel in all sports. There's not one particular sport.
Because of the Malvern values I've learned here, I notice a difference of things that I approach in life. Now I feel like I approach everything with full go. Malvern definitely taught me well.
Competing fiercely and uniting loyally, I think, is central to probably all our sports here. We pride ourselves on academics, but we also pride ourselves in the ability to have students that perform in the arts and have students that can perform on the field.
A Malvern student is a humble, hardworking, conscientious gentleman.
The biggest word on campus amongst not only the students but even the faculty members is brotherhood. And it's one of the most important aspects of our school, and it really is alive and well. They enjoy being there to pick someone up when they're down.
Brotherhood at Malvern is what transforms Malvern from a school into a community. It's this mutual understanding of respect between everyone here on campus, and yet it's a bond that draws you together for life.
The idea is you put the individual student at the center of the learning experience. So the first job is to understand them, their strengths, their weaknesses, what they need, and then to deliver that and to help shape a learning experience around that student.
I'd say in my classroom, student-centered really means students having a choice.
When you come to Malvern, you don't just have the option to just participate in your classes, you have the option to do so much more.
The teachers are like personal advisors outside of the teaching environment. It really feels like the teacher's trying to talk with you and not the whole class, and you get so much out of it.
When I meet parents and they ask about the experience at Malvern Prep, I get so excited and my face lights up because I just know how much it has already touched my life. I love being here.
Malvern gives the students here the belief that unity is something much more than just what we find here on campus, but it's our part in the world.
Leading boldly, I think, is really for a student the opportunity to be able to take a chance, to push themselves, to do something and lead something that maybe they had never thought they could do. Our service programs cover not only this region, but the world.
When I went to South Africa, that was just an absolutely life-changing experience. We got to spend time with these kids in orphanages, spend time with them at their elementary schools there. It really changes your perspective on everything, and I was just fortunate to be able to be a part of that at Malvern.
I think the guys leave this school as number one leaders. I also think that they're just stewards of good deeds. They learned so much about service to others here, and they experience so much that it's natural for them to go out and want to be a part of something that is for the greater good.
We consistently hear from college reps that Malvern men are sympathetic. They show that compassion, they show that commitment to others and service when they get to a college campus. I'm most proud that they continue to carry on those values of truth, unity, and love.
If you're looking for a well-rounded education that prepares your son for whatever's in the next steps in life, this is the place to be. Whether he's an athlete, arts, academics, this is the place that will build the foundation to shape you for the future.
That it takes a village to raise a family, so I feel like this village here is very special and unique.
We want Malvern to be the best Augustinian school in the country, where people come and find safety, and they find two principles that are here, that we're going to inculcate in students a love for lifelong learning, and we want a strong moral character. The rest is fun, learning, exploring, and enjoying life.
Hey there, Malvern Prep family. I'm Tom Zarzasti, Tommy and Max's dad, and this year's Bash, Master of Ceremony. I invite you to join me for our virtual event on Saturday, April 24th, where we're going to be auctioning off some incredible, amazing items. Experience Serenity, the new premier luxury private residence club set on the beautiful North Ridge of Camelback Mountain. Enjoy a 2-night, 3-day stay in our 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath, 2-story suite that sleeps 8. While you're there, choose a mountain experience the whole family will enjoy. Pick a winery tour, a fall foliage zip line, say that fast 5 times, horseback riding, or another of the endless possibilities offered here in the Pocono Mountains. The mountains are calling you. Find the peace of heaven you seek at Serenity. This next package is for the beach lover. How about a 4-night stay at Martha's Vineyard Beachfront property? Spectacular beachfront 1-bedroom getaway to Martha's Vineyard for up to 4 nights with a private beach location and a 270-degree water view looking out over the ocean and an interior saltwater pond. Recently remodeled in a clean Scandinavian design, this 1-bedroom, 2-bath cottage is the perfect home base for exploring beautiful Martha's Vineyard. Rinse off after a full day at the beach in the outdoor shower and enjoy dinner overlooking the water from the outdoor deck. This package for up to 4 nights lodging and perfect for a couple. How about this graduation package? You've made it this far. Give yourself a stress-free graduation. While everyone gets to invite just a few guests to graduation, you'll be able to invite double the guests and have reserved seating right in the front row. No need to get to school hours ahead of time because this package also includes 2 VIP parking spaces right in the visitors parking lot. Capture this moment with a portrait session and a 5x7 print from David Campley Photography. And Mom, please don't worry. We've got you specially covered. Uplift Haas Hair Studio, located in the Sola Salon Suites of Wayne, is a complete hair and beauty studio inspired by authenticity. Enjoy a haircut by salon owner Sarah Ann and be picture perfect ready for your son's special day. How about this next package? Chef Moeller private dinner for 10. Dine light ahead of state. This unparalleled opportunity to host a private dinner for 10 in your home, prepared by renowned White House chef John Moeller. Chef Moeller was the White House chef to 3 first families, President Bush Sr., President Clinton, and President Bush Jr. This is truly a first-class, top of the culinary world private dining experience. And at the end, a book signing by Chef Moeller is also included.
There's so many different things that goes on here at Malvern Prep that molds and shapes boys to become very strong young men. In order to grow, in order to really get to your full potential, you have to willingly be ready to be challenged. And I think Malvern definitely does that, whether in the classroom or whatever extracurricular activities. It definitely was that for me. I think it allows you to really get away from the things that you're used to, the things that you're comfortable with, to really stretch you forward to what you should be. You know, at the end of the day, I said I wanted to go to my public high school because I wanted to be around my friends. I think breaking from that and stretching yourself, challenging yourself to create new relationships, learning to meet people where they're at. I really learned how to do that at Malvern. The environment and the culture of Malvern cannot be duplicated anywhere else. I think it truly prepares, gentlemen for the next step. I would say it's one of the best decisions that ever happened to my life from a standpoint of relationships, from a standpoint of the alumni basis and being able to be connected with folks that went here. It truly is a powerful thing that really, in my mind, and I may be a little bit biased, that can't happen anywhere else. Malvern has been such a welcoming place, such a place of brotherhood, such a place of family, that it definitely allows you to come back and feel connected to everyone, even if you didn't even graduate at the same time.
think for anybody looking at Malvern Prep, obviously I will selfishly say it'll be the best decision you'll ever make for your son in your life. One of the things that really made my experience worthwhile here and meant a lot to me were the teachers and coaches that I had here when I was at Malvern Prep. The teachers really were invested in me and really cared about me. And to this day, I feel that if I ever needed to come back and needed guidance or advice, that I could still lean on the teachers that were here when I was here way back in the day. The more you put into something, the more you get out of it. And I think with all, and again, Malvern has evolved incredibly over the last 30 years, 30, 40 years. The amount of opportunities that the boys have here to grow and learn is amazing. And I think if you take advantage of those opportunities, your experience at Malvern will be that much more fulfilling. It's interesting, I graduated in 1973. My son graduated in 2006, though. In the span of 33 years, it was very heartwarming to me to see the experiences that my son had were very similar to the experiences I had. And the relationships that he built with his classmates and his teachers and coaches were very similar to the relationships I had. And when he graduated, he still hangs out with his Malvern guys. They've been in each other's weddings, they've been in each other's christenings, and they still hang out together. With my classmates, I might not see them for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. And it always seems that when I see them, you literally pick up from wherever you left off. Once a Malvern guy, always a Malvern guy. And I say, you know, if you allow Malvern to work with your son, to educate your son, to have your son take advantage of all the things that Malvern has to offer. He starts a boy, he will graduate a very well-educated, caring young man. And I think if that's the kind of education you're looking for and process you're looking for, then Malvern Prep is definitely the place for you and your son.
Hey there, Malvern Prep family. I'm Tom Zarzasti, Tommy and Max's dad, and this year's Bash Master of Ceremony. I invite you to join me for our virtual event on Saturday, April 24th, where we're going to be auctioning off some incredible, amazing items. Experience Serenity, the new premier luxury private residence club set on the beautiful North Ridge of Camelback Mountain. Enjoy a 2-night, 3-day stay in our 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath, 2-story suite that sleeps 8. While you're there, choose a mountain experience the whole family will enjoy. Pick a winery tour, a fall foliage zip line, say that fast 5 times, horseback riding, or another of the endless possibilities offered here in the Pocono Mountains. The mountains are calling you. Find the peace of heaven you seek at Serenity. This next package is for the beach lover. How about a 4-night stay at Martha's Vineyard Beachfront property? Spectacular beachfront 1-bedroom getaway to Martha's Vineyard for up to 4 nights with a private beach location and a 270-degree water view looking out over the ocean and an interior saltwater pond. Recently remodeled in clean Scandinavian design, this 1-bedroom, 2-bath cottage is the perfect home base for exploring beautiful Martha's Vineyard. Rinse off after a full day at the beach in the outdoor shower and enjoy dinner overlooking the water from the outdoor deck. This package for up to 4 nights lodging and perfect for a couple. How about this graduation package? You've made it this far. Give yourself a stress-free graduation. While everyone gets to invite just a few guests to graduation, you'll be able to invite double the guests and have reserved seating right in the front row. No need to get to school hours ahead of time because this package also includes 2 VIP parking spaces right in the visitors parking lot. Capture this moment with a portrait session and a 5x7 print from David Campley Photography. And Mom, please don't worry. We've got you specially covered. Uplift Haas Hair Studio, located in the Sola Salon Suites of Wayne, is a complete hair and beauty studio inspired by authenticity. Enjoy a haircut by salon owner Sarah Ann and be picture perfect ready for your son's special day. How about this next package? Chef Moeller private dinner for 10. Dine light ahead of state. This unparalleled opportunity to host a private dinner for 10 in your home, prepared by renowned White House chef John Moeller. Chef Moeller was the White House chef to 3 first families, President Bush Sr., President Clinton, and President Bush Jr. This is truly a first-class, top of the culinary world private dining experience. And at the end, a book signing by Chef Moeller is also included.
Ronan Swope.
Father Flynn, what's going on?
Ronan, how is senior year going?
Father, senior year has been fantastic. Everybody's super excited about Bash.
Oh, I am too, but could you help me to register?
Absolutely, easy process, Father. All you have to do is type in 76278 and go MP Bash and send it through.
MP Bash.
You got it. Perfect, send it away.
How do I do that?
SMS right there, there we go.
There we go.
What is your first and last name? Example, John Smith, so the one and only Father Flynn, send it away.
There.
And then we should get one more, and then type in your email, and then we got the last step. All you have to do is click on the link, right here, click on the link. Perfect. You're gonna agree to the terms and conditions, so 1, 2, click. Check off both those boxes.
This is much easier than I thought.
And we're all set. We're all good. That's how it's done.
Malvern Prep alumni, parents, and friends, welcome to Bash, Malvern Prep's biggest fundraising event of the year. Our theme this year, Bash Unmasked. in honor of all the heroes of our community that made the school year possible for our students. This year's Bash event is about revealing your inner superhero in devotion to our students and mission. We have an incredible lineup of events for you tonight, including a tremendous live auction, a virtual paddle race to help create a brand new media production lab, and we will also reveal the winner of the Cocktails for Caritas contest. There are many ways to support us tonight. Make a donation online, share our event through social media, or treat yourself to something special through our online and live auction. On behalf of all the faculty, staff, and students of Malvern Prep, we'd like to thank you for joining us tonight for Bash Unmasked.
Welcome everyone to Bash Unmasked. I'm your auctioneer, Brian Zink from First Class Benefits. I'd like to welcome Malvern Prep's head of school, Father Donald Riley.
Thanks, Brian. We're so glad you're joining us tonight for Malvern's biggest social fundraiser of the year, the emphasis on fun. This event is celebrated the entire Malvern community. We hope that tonight you'll take this opportunity to unmask yourself and reveal your inner superhero.
There are many ways to support. Make a donation online, share our event through social media, or treat yourself to something special through our online auction.
Last year, Bash raised over $135,000 for the school. The funds support all aspects of campus life, from technology enhancements to sustainability efforts. No contribution is too small. Please make a difference and participate in any way that you can.
Tonight, we have an ambitious goal of raising $150,000. And if you haven't heard, our amazing Board of Trustees and committee members have stepped in this year with a $50,000 match. Can we hear it?
Yeah. Hey.
Today, any donation you make will be matched dollar for dollar up to $50,000. Every dollar raised today through the bidding online items, through live auction, fund a need, all of that will count towards our goal. It's time to announce the grand winner of Malvern Prep's Cocktails for Caritas bartending contest. Thank you. First, I'd like to welcome Ron Algio, Assistant Head of School of Student Life. Welcome, Ron.
Hey, Bob.
Thanks for having me tonight, Brian.
Ron, tell us a little more about the Cocktail for Caritas contest and how the monies raised will impact the students of Malvern Prep.
No problem, Brian. The development team had this great idea of holding a bartending contest representing the various areas of student life. Our generous donors were able to cast as many $5 votes as they liked to support their favorite program. Here's the cool thing. Each program gets to keep the money from their votes.
What a great way to fundraise, especially in a year when so many events were canceled. What type of role does student life play at Malvern Prep, Ron?
Ryan, I'm glad you asked. We want to give guys the opportunity to explore new areas of interest, to help them find new passions and opportunities to work on leadership skills and find new areas to expand all kinds of different skill sets.
Well, I'm happy to announce that altogether, the Cocktails for Caritas contest raised $46,195. Over $46,000, ladies and gentlemen. And in this envelope, I have the grand winner. Ron, will you do the honors?
I would love to. Russ, drum roll, please. And the winner is Robotics and Kevin Quinn. The robotics program and Kevin Quinn doing that great Irish coffee video, fantastic video on St. Patrick's Day, by the way. Well done, Kevin. They raised $10,435. Let's hear for Kevin Quinn and the robotics.
Amazing, amazing.
Brian, if you don't mind, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank not only our bartenders for creating these very funny and exciting videos, but also thank our generous donors. Thank you very much.
Tonight would not be possible without the support of our generous supporters. Let's take a look at how some of our Malvern Prep superheroes are celebrating from home. Keep sending in those selfies. We'd love to see how you're celebrating Bash this year. It's time for the live auction you've all been waiting for. Get ready for some incredible one-of-a-kind experiences you won't want to miss. We have 4 great items for you tonight. As a reminder, you can bid for all of these items by visiting mpbash.givesmart.com and searching for the item number. Any restrictions or limitations will be listed in the item description online. Let's get started. Starting off our live auction this evening is lot number 107, a private luxury residence getaway at Camelback Mountain. Experience Serenity, a new private residence club that is situated atop the stunning North Ridge Camelback Mountain in the Poconos. You can enjoy all the amenities the mountain has to offer as you relax and rejuvenate for 2 nights and 3 days in its luxurious 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2-story smart suite that sleeps 8. And while there, choose from an array of experiences the whole family is sure to enjoy. From winery tours to hiking, biking, full foliage zip lines, horseback riding, boating, your mountain playground awaits you. Now is your opportunity to find that little piece of heaven that you seek. Just come to Serenity. This package is valued at $4,000. We're going to start the bidding tonight at $500. For the luxury residence Camelback package is $500. Would you give $500? Please bid $500. $500. I have the Reed family at $500. Reed family at 5, would you bid 600? The Reeds are at 5, would you give 6? 600, would you give 6? Would you give 6? Would you give 600? I have 500 with the Reeds, would you give 600? Camelback Mountain in the Poconos, we're at $500, we're looking for 6. And the Davis family, Joseph Davis for $700. Thank you, Joseph Davis, for jumping in there for $700. How about 8? Would anyone give $800? We're at $700 with Joseph Davis. It's the Camelback Serenity package. Sleeps up to 8 people. Joseph Davis at $700. Would you give $800? The Reed family, come on back in. $1,000. Thank you. The Reed family's in for $1,000. All right. Joseph, would you come back at $1,200? How about $1,200 now? I'm looking for $1,200. It's worth $4,000, folks. We're in at $1,000 with the Reed family. How about $1,200? Would $1,200 help you? $1,200, would you give 12? Would you give 12? Would you give $1,200? I have $1,000 bid. Would you bid $1,200? Anyone? I have $1,000. Would you bid $1,200? I have $1,000 with the Reed family. Would you give $1,200? Joe Davis at $1,200. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm sorry, I misread it. Martha Munions with $1,100. Sorry, a little technical difficulty here. All right, Susan at $1,200. Where's Susan with $1,200? Thank you. All right, Susan's at 12. Would you give 13? $1,300. Would you bid 13? Ladies and gentlemen, if you could do a $100 increment, that would help us out. $1,300. Would you bid $1,300? $1,300 now. Would you bid 13? We're with Susan at $1,200. Would you give 13? I have $1,200 for. Would you give 13? 13. I have $1,200. Would you give 13? Going once for $1,200. Would you give 13? Going once for $1,200. Would you give 13? Going once for $1,200. Would you give 13? Now twice. Going twice for $1,200. Would you give a 13? I have it for $1,200. Would you give 13? Last and final call for $1,300. I'm gonna sell it. I have $1,200. Would you come back in for $1,300 from Stephanie DeVinny. All right, thank you, Stephanie. 13. Now, would you do 14? I have 13. Would you give 1,400? I have a $1,300 bid. Would you bid 14 for the Serenity Sleeps 8 in the Poconos in Camelback? $1,400 is what I'm looking for. Would you give 14? I have 13. I have 14. Thank you. All right, Karen Reed. Thank you so much. Thank you, the Reed family. 14. How about 15, ladies and gentlemen? 15. It's a $4,000 value. 15. I have 15 for Claude Kirshner. 1,600. How about 16? Would you give 16? 16. Would you give 1,600? I have 15. Would you give 1,600? 1,600 anywhere? I have 15 going once. I have $1,500 going once. $1,500 going twice. I have 15. Would you give 1,600? I have 15. Would you give 16 anywhere? I have 15. Would you give 16? Third and final call for 16. 16. I'm going to sell it at 15. Sold to Claude Kirshner for $1,500. Okay. Our second item in the live auction tonight is lot number 108, a beachfront getaway to Martha's Vineyard. That was so much fun. Let's see what happens with the next one. Spend up to 4 nights at a spectacular private beachfront cottage with 1 bedroom and 2 baths. This cottage is the perfect home base for exploring Martha's Vineyard or just relaxing on the beach. Recently remodeled in a clean Scandinavian design, you can use the outdoor shower to rinse off after a full day at the beach, enjoy dinner overlooking the water from the deck, which offers a 270-degree view looking out over the ocean and interior saltwater pond. Perfect for a romantic couple's getaway, or put the kids on the sofa bed. It sleeps up to 4. This package is also valued at $4,000. It's the Martha's Vineyard package, and we're going to start bidding at $500. $500. Would you give 500? 500 where for Martha's Vineyard? 500. Would you get 5? Would you get 500? 500 for the package. It's Martha's Vineyard beachfront with a 270-degree view. You know what that is? Imagine a piece of pie and 1 piece missing. It's 270 degrees. It's amazing. $500. It's a $4,000 package. Just start me out low and see where we go. $500. Would you give 500? Would you give 500 on Martha's Vineyard? The Martha's Vineyard package is here. $500 in Martha's Vineyard. Sleeps up to 4. A great little place, a great little beachfront private cottage on Martha's Vineyard. It doesn't get any better than this, folks. This is a vacation to die for. Let's go. Start me out low. $500. Start me out, and what do you get at 500? 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500. What do you get at 5? Would you give $500? 500 and go. Would you bid 5? 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 Ladies and gentlemen,
you know what, Brian?
What do you think, Pam?
We are going to open Martha's Vineyard up for bidding in just 1 second.
Okay.
But I've never been to Martha's Vineyard. Have you?
I have been there once, a long time ago.
Really? How was it?
It was amazing. The best part about Martha's Vineyard is riding a bike along the dirt roads, watching the ocean just against the cliffs. It's just amazing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Talk to Brian about Martha's Vineyard. 1 second. Tell me about Martha's Vineyard. I've never been.
Well, it's been a long time, but I would love to get back there. And if I could get there for less than $4,000, I would certainly do it tonight.
I would be.
It's an amazing, amazing place. So I think that, do you know what another thing about the 270-degree view? Think about a Pac-Man. You know what a Pac-Man looks like, the yellow guy? Yeah. So do that again. So that angle, that's the part that you can't see. Everything else is what you can see. Imagine a 270-degree view. It's everything. It's what you can't see behind you. Okay.
Okay. We're going to Martha's Vineyard.
All right. Okay. We've got some bidders. Thank you so much.
Let's do this.
Martha's
Let's
Vineyard.
do it.
Here we go.
All right, they're coming in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had a little bit of lag time, but guess what? We're up to $1,300. Thank you so much. $1,900. Would you give $2,000? I'm at $1,900. Would you give $2,000? $2,000. Would you give $2,000? I know it was my description of the bicycle that got you there. $2,000 for Karen Hoffman at $2,000. Would you give $2,100? $2,100. Would you give $2,100? I'm at $2,000. Remember, 270 degrees, beachfront. $3,100, ladies and gentlemen. The bids are rolling in. The bids, I have Donna Miles at $3,100. Would you give $32? $32 and go. How about $3,200? I have $31. Would you bid $32? $32. Would you get $32? $3,200. I have $31 with Donna Myers. Would you bid $32? $3,200. Would you bid $32? Donna Miles, thank you so much. You're gonna love it unless somebody beats you. Let's go. $3,200. $3,200 and go. Would you bid $30? This is looking, I have $3,500 with Joseph Davis, $3,500. $36. Would you give $36? Donna, come on back in at $36. Would you give $3,600? I have $35 with Joe Davis. Would you give $36? I have $3,500 with Joe Davis. Would you give $36? Ocean View, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. $3,600. It's worth over $4. Here we go. I'm at $35 going once. $35. Donna, do you want to come back in for $36? I have $3,500 going once. I have $3,500 going twice. So all we're looking for is $3,600. It's way undervalued. It's worth over $4,000. I have $3,500 with Joseph Davis. Donna, would you come in at $36 going twice? I have $3,500 going twice. I'm going to sell it for $3,500. Anyone else? I'm going to sell it. Sold. Joe Davis, $3,500. Amazing. Thank you so much. Sorry we had a little lag time there, a little technical difficulties, and it came out perfectly. Here we go. Folks at home, you're killing it. And we're having such a great time here. You can hear it in the studio. Let's hear it again in the studio. We have so much more to come. We'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsors who have made tonight possible. Welcome back, and moving right along to the item you've all been anxiously awaiting for. One of the biggest items we have for you, and always in high demand, the graduation package, lot number 109. Your son has made it this far. It's time to give yourself a stress-free graduation experience. All you have to do is iron the gown and enjoy the day. While everyone else gets to invite just a few guests to graduation, you'll be able to invite double the amount and get reserved seating right in the front row. No need to get to school hours ahead of time, because this package also includes 2 VIP parking spaces in the visitors parking lot. Capture this special moment with a portrait session and 5x7 print from David Campley Photography. And Mom, we want you to be picture perfect. So we got you covered with this haircut by Sarah Ann, the owner of Uplift House Hair Studio, located in Sola Salon Suites of Wayne. This complete hair and beauty studio is inspired by authenticity and will have you ready for your son's special day. Let's start your priceless graduation experience at $500 and see where it goes. I've got an opening bid of $900. I have $900. Would you give $1,000? $900. Would you give $1,000? I have $900. Would you give $1,000? I have $900. Would you give $1,000? I have $1,500. $1,500. Would you give $16? I have $1,500 now. Front row seats, ladies and gentlemen. Reserved parking. I have $15. Would you give $1,600? I have $1,500. Would you give $1,600? $15 now, $16, asking $1,600. Front row seats, reserved parking, and double the tickets. $1,600, ladies and gentlemen. I have 16. Would you bid 17? With the Larson family, I have 1,600. Would you give 1,700? 17. Where would you bid? I have 17. Thank you. All right, 17 now. 18. Would you bid $1,800? $1,800 for the package. Again, Mom gets a hairdo. $2,000. All right. Would you give $2,100? $2,100 for graduation day. You get to park in front, sit in front, get a hairdo. It's worth $2,100. Let's go. $2,100. Where would you bid 21? Would you bid 21? Would you bid 21? I have a $2,000 bid. Would you bid 2,100? Double the tickets. $2,500. Thank you. I have 25. Would you give 2,600? 26 and go. Would you bid 2,600? I have 26. Thank you. The Larsons are in at 2,600. 27 now. Where do we got? 2,700. Would you give $2,700 for the graduation package? Front row seats, $3,000. All right, we're at 3,000. Would you give 3,100? 3,100 and go. Would you bid 31, 31, 31, 31? I'm at 3,000. Would you give 3,100? Remember, double the tickets. We don't know how many tickets you're going to get this year, but whatever it is, you're getting double. $3,000. $3,000. Would you give 3,100? I need 3,100 and go. 31, 31, 31, 31. Pictures, hairdos, front row seats. Double the tickets and parking. $3,500. I have 35 with the Larsons again. 3,500. Would you give 36 now? I'm at 35. Would you give $3,600? 36 for the graduation package. This is once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. You can invite more people. Let's go. $4,000. We're at $4,000. Would you give $4,100 anywhere? How about $4,100? $4,100. I have $4,000. Would you give $4,100? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, all of these donations are being matched tonight up to $50,000. Up to $50,000. We're matching the donations. $4,500. All right, the Larsons are back for $4,500. Would you give $4,600? 46 and go. Would you give 46, 46, 46, 46? I have 45. Would you give 46? Front row seats. 4,600. Would you give 4,600 anywhere? I have 4,500. Would you give 4,600? I have 45. Would you give 4,600? I have 45. Would you give 4,600? Amazing graduation package. Once in a lifetime, ladies and gentlemen. $4,800. Thank you so much. Larson's, can you come back in at 49? I'm sorry, we're in at 48. I need 4,900 to win. 4,800, would you do 49 to win? Let's go. Let's see where it goes. I have 48. Would you bid 49, 49, 49, 49, 49, 49, 49, 49? I have $5,000. All right, I have $5,000. Would you bid 5,100? 5,100 and go. Would you bid 5,100 for those front row seats? Yes, we're there. You hear the excitement, ladies and gentlemen. The excitement here in the studio is amazing. $5,100. Remember, all of your money is matched up to $50,000, and we have an ambitious goal of over $150,000. Let's keep going. I have 51. Would you bid 52? 53. I'm at $5,300. I'm at 53. Would you give 54? I'm at 53. Would you give 54, 54, 54, 54, 54? I have a 53. Would you get a 5,400? I have a 53. Would you get 5,400? An amazing hair salon, amazing front row seats. Everything is amazing. $5,500 back with the Larsons at $5,500. Now I need 56. 56 and go. What do you get? 56 and go. Father is so excited back here. $5,600. Father can't contain himself. Father can't contain himself. We need 5,700. I'm at 56. Would you do 5,700 for the graduation package? Ladies and gentlemen, get up off of your sofa and go press the button. $5,700. Your son will be so proud. $6,000. We're at $6,000. Would you give 61? 61 to win. We're at 6,000. It's a race. We're at 6,000. I need 61 to win. 61 to play. Come on, let's get back in. Mr. Algio from the side. We're at 61. I need 62. 62 to go. Would you give 62? How about 62? I'm at 61. Would you give 62? 62, 62. I love saying 62. 62, 62, 62, 62. There's Father. All right, Father. 62. Would you give 62? We're at 61. 6,200. Amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Your son will be so happy. 62, now 63. Everyone in the studio is just, they can't contain themselves. That's who 6,300. I need 63 to play. 62, we're just getting started. I like it, Ron, I like it. We're at 62, we need 63 to keep going. Let's go, see where it goes. 6,300. I have 61, would you give 63? 6,100, would you give 63? 64. We're at 6,400. How about 65? 65, 65, 65, 65, 65. Would you give 6,500? I'm at 64. Would you give 65? 6,400. Would you give 65? 6,400. Would you give 65? We have so much superpowers going on here, folks. Show us your superpowers at home with your checkbook. $6,500. Let's go. 6,500. We're at 64. Would you give 65? I'm at 64. Would you give 65? I'm going to give a fair warning. Going once at 64. Would you give 65? Going twice at 64. Would you give 65? Going twice at 64. Would you give 65? I'm going to sell it, sell it, sell it. That's final warning. 66, they jumped in. We're at 6,600. 6,600. 67 to play. Let's go. Would you get 67? We have it, folks. The bids are rolling in. Thank you for your superpowers. 68 to play. Could you give 68? We have 67. Would you bid 68? 68 to play. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Father's beside himself. He can't believe the numbers that are coming in. We need $6,800 to play. Ladies and gentlemen, you are so generous. We are so grateful. What can you do for your son for $6,800? Let's go. Front row seats, $6,800. Going once, 67. I have 67. I need 68. Going twice. I have 67. Would you do 6,800 going twice? Third and final call. Would you do 6,800? I'm going to sell it, sell it, sell it. I have 67. Would you do 68? Yes! We did it. 6,800. We're at 68. Would you do 69? I have 68. Would you do 69? I have 68. Would you do 6,900? $6,900 for front row seats. Would you do 69? I have 68. What do you give 6,900? I have $7,000. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. We're at a $7,000 bid for the graduation package. It's worth every penny. Could you do 7,100? Can you beat the Larson family by bidding $7,100? And then you get the front row seats. You get the extra tickets. You get the parking pass, 2 parking passes, $7,100. Would you bid $7,100? I have $7,000 going once. I have $7,000 going once. 7,000 looking for 71. I have 7,000 going once. 7,000 going twice. Would you bid 71? I have 7,000 going twice. Would you bid 71? 71 and go. Would you bid 71? 71, 71, 71, 71, 71, 71. Third and final call for 7,100. We have $7,000 bid, looking for 71. Third and final call. I'm going to sell it. We have $7,000. 3, 2, 1. Sold for $7,000. Incredible. Last in our amazing lineup of live auction items this evening is the opportunity to dine like the head of state, lot number 110. And I'm really sorry for going off camera, but I have to take a drink. That was so exciting, ladies and gentlemen. That was amazing. And I've never seen Father up on his feet with such joy. This is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, every dollar up to $50,000 is going to be matched. So let's keep going. Let's see where it goes. This is unprecedented. Look at this. The unparalleled opportunity to host a private dinner for 10 in your home will be prepared by the renowned White House chef, John Moeller. Chef Moeller was the White House chef to 3 first families, Bush Sr., Clinton, and Bush Jr. This will be a truly first-class, top of the culinary world private dining experience that you will never forget. And the cherry on top of this incredible dining experience will be a book signing by Chef Moeller, valued at $3,000. Let's start the bidding at $500. Bon appetit. All right, $500 and go. Would you bid $500? It's dinner for 10 by they're starving in the studio. $500, ladies and gentlemen. Would you start me out low? See where we go. $500 and go. Would you bid $500? Would you bid $500? I have a bid for $500. Thank you. I have $500. Now $900. I'm at $9. Would you get $1,000? I'm at $900. Would you give $1,000? $1,000 to play. Let's go. I have $1,400. Would you bid $14? Now $15. I have $14. Would you give $1,500? I have $14. Would you give $1,500? This is dinner for 10 by a world-renowned chef. He's cooked. He's been the chef. He's famous. He's been the chef for 3 presidents. We're at $3,000, ladies and gentlemen. We're at $3,000. Would you give $3,100? We need $3,100 to bid. I'm at $3,000. Would you give $3,100? We're at $35. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your generosity. We have $35. Would you give $3,600? We're at $35. Would you give $36? I'm at $4,000. $4,000. Would you give $4,100? I'm at $4,000. Would you give $4,100? I'm at $4,000. Would you give $4,100? It's for 10 people. I'm at $45. We're at $45. Now I'm looking for $4,600. Would you do $46? Dinner for 10 by Chef Moeller. A book signing. I'm at $48. Would you give $49? I'm at $48. Would you give $49? Would you get a $49? Would you get a $49? Would you get a $49? I'm at $4,800. Would you get a $49? I'm at $48. Would you get a $49? $4,800. Would you get a $49? Would you get a $49? I'm at $4,800. What do you get at $49? Dinner for 10 in your home. $4,800. What do you get? $49. $5,000 is bid. Thank you. We're at $5,000, asking for $5,100. I'm at $5,000. What do you get? $5,100. $5,000 is bid. Now I have $55,000. Amazing. Thank you. We're at $55,000. Would you get $56,000? I'm at $5,500. Would you get $5,600? $55,000. What do you get? $56,000. $56,000. I'm at $5,500. What do you get? $56,000. Dinner for 10 in your home by a world-renowned chef. He's cooked for presidents. Let's go. $6,000. We're at $6,000. Thank you so much. $6,100, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't you do $6,100? Remember, all of your money is matched. We got it. $6,100. How about 62? 62. Would you give 62? Would you give 62? 62. 62. Would you give 62? I'm at 61. Would you give a 62? I'm at 61. Would you give a 62? We're all hungry. Hey, we have 10 people here. The superheroes want you to bid. $7,000 is on the bid. $7,000. We have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing. The excitement here in the studio is uncontrollable. We need $7,100 to bid. $7,100. We have 7. Would you give 71? I have a $7,000 bid. Would you bid a 71? I have a 7,000. Would you give a 71? I have a 7,000. Would you give a 71? Dinner for 10. 7,100 going once. I have 7,000 going once. I have 7,000 going once. 7,500. All right, we're at 75. They're just jumping in here. We need 76 to play. Would you do 7,600? I have 75. What do you do with 76? 75, 76, 76. That's the spirit, 76. Would you give 76? I have 75. What do you give a 76? $8,000. We're at $8,000. Would you give 8,100? 8,100 to play. Would you give $8,100? I have 8,000. Would you give it 81? I have an 8. Would you get 81, 81, 81, 81, 81, 81? And you don't even have to drive all the way up to Route 81. Would you give 81, 81, 81, 81? I have 8,000. Would you give 81? 8,100, 81. Would you give 81? I have 80,000. Would you give 81? 8,000 going once. I have $8,000 going once. Would you give 8,100 to stay in? I have $8,000 going twice. Would you give 8,100 to stay in? I have $8,000. Would you give 81 going twice? Would you give 81 going twice? Third and final call for $8,100. I have 8,000. 81 is bid. We have 81. 82 to play. Let's go. The excitement is just uncontrollable. We're at 83. 8,300, ladies and gentlemen. How about 84? Can you do 84? Can you find it in your heart to bid $8,400 to benefit Malvern Prep? $8,400. Can you do it? We have 83. 84 now. 84. Would have been 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 84. I have 83. Would have been 84. Would have been 84. Would have been 84. I have 83 going once. Would you bid 84? I have 83 going twice. Would you bid 84? I have 83 bid twice. Would you give it 84? We're going to sell it, sell it, sell it at 83. Last and final call for 84. Got it. We got it. We got it. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing. 84. Would you give 85? 85, 85, 85, 85. 85 is a nice number. 85. 8,500 and go. Would you give 85? Would you give 85? 84. Would you give 85? 80. I have 85. 86 to play. Would you do 86? I have 85 now. 86, 86, 86, 86. What do you get 86? It's dinner for 10. 8,600. Can anyone bid 87? How about 87? Let's go. 80. Let's keep the momentum. This is so much fun. Keep it going. $8,700. Dinner for 10. You'll be You'll be eating like a president. Let's go. $8,700 to go. Let's go. I have 86. Would you get 87, 87, 87, 87, 87, 87? Would you get 87? 86 going once. I have $8,600 going once. $8,600 going once, now twice. $8,600 going twice. You need 87 to play. I have $8,600 going twice. I'm going to sell it on the third and final call. I have 8,600. Would you give 87? I'm going to sell it. I have 8,600. Would you give 87? You bought it. $8,600. Wow.
Brian, very well done. This has definitely been a high energy night, and we're so thankful to all the families who participated. Congratulations to our live auction winners. I'd like to give a shout out at this time to our alumni watching tonight from all over the world. You are our best and most effective ambassadors. Thank you for bringing your Malvern Augustinian education with you wherever you go. To friends, associates, prospective Malvern students and their families. Grateful for the unique role you play as loyal friars in our community.
That's right, Father. Sorry, my throat's a little hoarse.
I understand.
If you've ever wondered if your donations can make an impact, there are some very special people, former Malvern Prep grads, who want to say thank you and share the successes in their lives. Let's take a look at an alumni testimony video created by a Malvern Prep media production student, Billy Moeller, class of 2022.
Hello everyone, my name is Brian Brogan. I graduated Malvern Prep in class of 1991.
This is Griffin Kennedy, graduated class of 2018.
I'm Andy Talone. I graduated from Malvern in 1958.
This is Ryan Trainer from the class of 1992, and I'm a parent of the class of 24.
My name is Frank O'Shell. I'm a graduate of 1992.
My name is Barkley Sample. I graduated from Malvern Prep in 1981.
Patrick Williams here. I graduated from Malvern in 2003.
Chris O'Grady here, and I'm currently a senior at Malvern, and I will be attending High Point University next year in hopes to receive a business administration degree.
After Malvern, I went to Catholic University.
I went to Villanova University.
Randolph-Macon College.
The University of Pennsylvania.
Excelsior University.
Brown University.
And St. Joseph's University, where I'm a current junior sports marketing major that hopes to pursue a career in the sports world once I graduate.
Where I received a bachelor's in psychology and then went on to get my master's in clinical psychology from Chestnut Hill College.
I got my bachelor's of science in economics.
Where I received my degree in business and economics.
With a bachelor's in Arabic and administrative management.
And obtained a degree in economics.
Where I earned my degree in biological basis of behavior.
I'm currently the director of family business at St. Joe's University.
Selling real estate for Berkshire Hathaway, Fox & Roach.
A medical device representative for DePuy Synthes Spine, the Johnson & Johnson Company.
The vice president of sales for a global prosthetics manufacturer.
I'm working as a real estate entrepreneur.
A member of the Alumni Association Board.
The Malvern Prep education inspired me to think outside the box and challenge myself every single day to achieve my very best. It has also taught me how important it is to give back and inspire others to achieve their dreams on a daily basis.
Inspired me to develop not only the spiritual side of myself, but also the intellectual and physical. Malvern was an incredible instrument for my life. And really put me on the right path to success.
Malvern Prep inspired me was really the exposure to business owners and other entrepreneurs.
Inspired me to continuously challenge myself.
Inspired me not only to strive for success, but also look to serve other people.
Malvern has not only taught me on the field, but definitely off the field to be the most hardworking and persistent kid I can possibly be. And I just want to thank all you guys so much for all your support and all your hard work. You guys are truly inspiring to me and definitely my classmates. Hope you guys all have a good day and go Friars.
Thank you for your support. You are the heroes of Malvern Prep. Your donations are making students' lives better and continuing the Malvern Augustinian traditions and values. Go Friars.
Thank you all for your support. You truly embody the Augustinian values of truth, unity, and love. Go Friars.
I'm super appreciative of all that you guys do to continue to support Malvern. You are truly magnificent, magnanimous individuals, and thank you, and go Bash.
We're so excited that you're going to give us a gift. Thank you.
My Malvern Prep education, quite simply, inspired me to be better. To be a better brother and son. To be a better classmate and student. To be a better employee and colleague. To be a better supervisor and leader. And most importantly, to be a better father and friend. What Malvern really instilled in me was a desire to be the best version of myself every single day, and then wake up the next day and try to be even better than I was the day before.
We thank you for your support. Malvern truly is an extraordinary, dedicated, and generous community, and I may be an alumni now, but I'll be a Malvern brother forever. Go Friars.
This year's virtual bash is extra special to us. Not only are we able to share it with those who live around our surrounding area, but we're able to celebrate and come together with our Malvern Prep family from all across the nation. We're so thankful for the support and generosity of our Malvern Prep community. Take a look at some of them joining us from home.
Malvern Prep is such a special place for so many of us. The friendships, memories, and long-lasting connections will forever resonate in our lives. Let's take a look at why Malvern Prep is so special.
Once a Malvern guy, always a Malvern guy.
The best times of my life were spending the time with my fellow student athletes on the field, whether it was in baseball, football, basketball, or track. It was just hanging out with my friends, building relationships, and competing and striving to be better every day.
Day one, when your son enrolls at Malvern, he's making that transition from a young boy to a young man into manhood. Your son will truly find himself at Malvern through the education, through sports, and the arts.
My biggest thing about Malvern is that I have friends for life, and it's a brotherhood. And I think that is 100% true.
I hope you're having just as much fun as we're having, and we still have so much more to come. Don't forget, folks, the silent auction will close tonight at 9 p.m. It's time for our highly anticipated Fund a Need. Tonight, we're raising money for a new media production lab, and to help us learn more about it, please welcome Assistant Head of School for Academics, Pat Sillip.
Attaboy, Pat. Attaboy, buddy.
Thanks, Brian. I am so happy to be here and really so touched by how our Malvern Prep community has come together. Thank you. We need all of our superheroes to help us right now because our hope is to raise $60,000 tonight for the creation of a new media production lab.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
It's going to help tell our stories in an Augustinian, student-centered, and mastery-based environment, and more specifically, to tell these stories from the inside out versus the outside in.
Tell me a little bit about the Media Production Lab. What exactly is it, and why is it so important?
Not a problem. As a school that serves grades 6 to 12, this space will serve as a designer's playground in terms of creation and collaboration, while also allowing us to celebrate student achievement throughout the year. Student stories become visible internally and externally and become the products we share in any setting, honoring the excellence of students and faculty and recruiting the next great group of Malvern Friars.
Incredible. What a great idea, Father Riley. And Father Riley, it sounds like the students really need this new media production lab.
They do. A media lab establishes a space where high-level media production can take place. It'll help inspire students to get involved, produce quality items, and enhance their project work. Don't forget our teachers. They'll be able to fit an entire class in the media production lab and experience innovative teaching opportunities like virtual reality field trips.
Fantastic. Sounds like a must-have.
Absolutely.
And tonight, our supporters can double their impact towards the funding need. Thank you to our Board of Trustees, $50,000 match.
Let's go.
Thank you, board. Thank you.
It's on. It's on.
We're going to start the funding need tonight at $5,000. We need you out there to consider making a donation to support the students of Malvern Prep.
I want everyone to know just how much a new media production lab would enhance our extracurricular activities as well. We already have our TV studio that produces and runs daily announcements. They also produce and run live streaming events like mass, athletic contests, and graduation. With the addition of this lab, I have a very strong feeling that students will come up with some really creative ways of using it and exploring new and innovative clubs, activities, and experiences. We can't do it without your help.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to raise your paddle. Our first level of donation is $5,000.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
It's as easy as a text.
Let's go.
It's as easy as a text.
If you can donate $5,000, please do it so generously now.
Yes, okay. Anthony
like-
Courtney Tabasso.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Tabasso. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you, Courtney and Anthony Tabasso, for starting us off at $5,000. You have made an incredible investment, and I'm sure your son Philip will enjoy the lab.
Yeah, all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, is there
Let's go.
anyone
Who
else
else is out
that
there?
can donate $5,000? At the $5,000 level, again, remember, all of our funds will be matched up to $50,000. And we have an ambitious goal for this media lab. Let's go. Anyone else at the $5,000 level?
All right,
Okay.
let's go. Let's go. Come on.
There you go. You know you can do it.
$5,000. Who's got it in there? Who's going to help us out?
This is a game changer.
Big night.
You know what it is, Ron? This space reminds me so much of what happened when robotics moved from the bottom of alumni.
$500.
to
Thank
Augusta
you.
Center
Thank you.
impact. Because all of a sudden, everything is visible. And just
Yep.
like you said, when students can see what they can do, all of a sudden, the possibilities are endless.
Yep, and when robotics moved here, it changed the game. They would recruit a lot more guys. They've been super successful, and it's been a game changer for them. This media lab will do the same
It
thing.
may be the reason Quinny won the guest bartending contest today.
It absolutely
I
may.
would-
It absolutely might. Yeah, Kevin Cross, thank you. Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Let's keep
Thank
it
you.
going. Zach
Thank you.
DiCarlo. Class of
Thank you so
2019. Attaboy, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank you
Mrs.
so much.
Filigrana. That's awesome. Keep it going. Hey, we have $11,000 raised. We still need $49,000. Let's go. Come on.
Way to
Come
go.
on.
Way to go.
Let's keep it going. Let's get that phone out. Let's text.
That's all we have to do, right? You
Yeah.
can double your
$100.
impact
Kathleen
just by
Filigrana
putting
more.
it down.
Another 100.
Kathleen, thank you so much for your donation tonight. We really appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate the donations coming in at all levels. Right now, Pat's going to say a few words. Pat.
Thanks, Brian. Imagine not just learning about various people, places, and perspectives, but actually traveling to these places, meeting these people, and hearing these important voices through VR and AR equipment. And as students create, they have products that can become a part of their personal portfolio. So when colleges and future employers ask the essential question of why you, students can share these products as evidence of skill and content mastery earned over time.
Great. Thanks, Pat. The next level of donation, ladies and gentlemen, is $2,500. If you can donate $2,500, that would be so much of an appreciated uplift
right?
of this
Just to put
program.
that in.
Thank you
Yes,
so
let's do
much,
it.
Sergeant Marissa
$2,500.
Cherian.
Yeah,
Thank you.
all right.
Jerry.
Thank you for getting us started.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, we're $14,000
Yeah,
in.
thank you,
Bevavino.
Thank you. Thank you, Bevavinos.
This redefines live streaming. Here we go.
Hey, we've moved the needle. We have $14,000 that we've raised so far. We're trying to get up to that $50,000 mark. We can do
Way
it.
to go,
Everyone,
Molly.
we need
Thank you so
everybody's
much,
help.
Molly.
Thank you.
Molly Kelly, thank you.
Tremendous.
Thank you.
Brian mentioned VR.
Yes, he
Have
did.
you ever had a pair of VR goggles on before?
No.
Oh, you have.
Yep.
Father has.
You remember the experience yet?
I do remember it.
What was it like?
I was in a racing car. It was fabulous.
Unbelievable.
It really was.
I know for me, the first time I was in, we were at a conference, and I learned about JFK's speech in the early 60s about going to the moon. We did it in a textbook, and it was impactful. But when I put on VR, I could actually sit in the living room of the 60s and watch JFK give that speech, moving. That's exactly what our students expect.
Incredible.
From this media lab.
That's
Unbelievable.
awesome. Awesome.
Let me tell you a little more about the space.
Yeah.
This space is going to benefit our faculty in a completely new way. Faculty should view the Media Lab as a place to take students on an adventure, just as I described, using AR and VR to capture the wonderful things happening within their classrooms. Live stream, documentaries, short film, or activate the space for students to enhance their project work. The possibilities are truly endless.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next level of donation is $1,000.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
I know we
Press
can do
those
it.
buttons on your computer. $1,000. Let's go.
Thank you, Donna.
Yeah,
Thank
Donna
you so
Miles,
much,
thank
Donna.
you.
Thank you
That's
so much,
awesome.
Donna.
Let's see.
You texted
Oh, we're getting
We're
closer.
31 away.
We're getting
31
closer.
away. We're doing great.
19,000.
We're doing great.
We have
We're at
19,000.
$19,000.
Double your impact. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Stephen.
thank you, Stephen
Thank
Smith.
you so
Great
much,
work.
Stephen. It means a lot.
I actually
Teresa,
Teresa Lowe's.
thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Teresa.
And I actually
Thank you so
saw
much, Teresa.
Timothy Daggett also gave 25.
Thank you, Christine
Yes,
Leonard.
that's fantastic.
Thank
you so much,
That's
Timothy.
awesome. Thank you,
you so
Mrs.
much.
Leonard.
Thank you
You're
so
the
much.
best.
The pledges are
Chris.
pouring in.
Thank you so much, Chris.
We have plans on converting the former bookstore in Stewart Hall into the new media production lab. We need your support. Please consider making a gift right now to make this plan a reality.
Father, the next level of donation we're going to ask for is $500. If anyone out there sitting on your sofa, sitting on your island in your kitchen, can donate $500, please do so. The boys would so much appreciate it. We're really close to our goal. We're getting there. And remember, we're matching up to $50,000. Let's see what we can do. $500. Is anyone out there willing to donate? Click the button for $500. Let's see what we can do.
We need your help. We need your
I know
help.
we've had a lot of folks
Good
coming
night.
already, and thank you so much. Where Father Raleigh described this space, I love this space because it's right off the main cafeteria. It's visible. Guys can be able to go in and out and be creating all day, just as Ron was describing.
Whoa,
And
a big one.
Patty Stewart, $5,000, Patty. Thank you.
Patty.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Jasmine's going to love it.
You know, I've been to the Sistine Chapel a couple of times, but I went there virtually and I took my time. You're not rushed. You can spend as much time as you want. It's going to change education. It's going to redefine what we call field trips. So let's go.
And I want to thank Joe Davis.
Joe Davis, thank you so much, Joe.
$1,000. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you so much,
This
Joe.
is fantastic.
Cole
Come on,
Adams,
let's
thank
keep
you.
it going.
Joe Anthony's
We
gonna
got to
love
be
it
on
during
Scott
high school.
Gableson. Thank you.
Stephanie.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Come on, we need everybody.
Here we
I
go.
need everybody's help.
Kristen, thank
Kristen
you.
Beckett.
Kristen,
That's it, Kristen
thank you so
Beckett.
much.
Thank you. Johnny Flint, thank you.
Way to go.
Sheridan's, yes, thank you, Sheridan.
By the way, Marianne, way to go. Thank you
Fantastic.
so much.
And Anonymous even gave some, so thank you. That's awesome.
I like
hey,
that.
listen, this is so important, so important. Your donation will allow students grades 6 through 12 to access and benefit from this space. They're all going to get a chance to use it. And while it won't be all access all the time, it is something that will inspire and intrigue. You can make that happen tonight. Let's help us out. Come on, let's go.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been so generous. We've had all of those different levels, but guess what? We're at the $250 level. If you can afford, if you can help us out with $250, It would be so amazing. Here come the names. What are the names,
John
guys?
Edmonds.
Here are the names.
John Edmonds, thank you.
Read the names.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. I know we're getting close. Thank you again, Don.
We're getting close.
This is fantastic.
What's our tally? Where are we?
We're getting close.
I don't know
We're
where
getting a little bit closer. Yes, Bernadette Price. Thank you.
Great job.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
We're so close. We need everybody's help here.
Michael, thank you.
Michael. Brother Stelly, thank you.
Every dollar counts.
Huge.
What's our number?
Huge.
What's it?
We're getting close.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you.
Yes, Heather Canavan. Thank you, Mrs. Canavan. We have
$24,000.
$24,000. We are getting so close.
Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're at $24,000. Ron, I heard that you're a Malvern Prep alum.
Brian, you heard correctly. I'm a Malvern Prep grad, class of 1987.
What message would you give to our young alums out there who might not think that their $100 or $50 donation will make much of a difference?
Well, I'll tell you, during my time at Malvern Prep, as a student and educator, I've come to learn the meaning of brotherhood and the significance of lifelong relationships. In my many years here, I've seen our community come together in good times and in bad. It's what we do. Giving isn't about how much you give, rather that you give.
Amen.
It's a sign that you believe in what we're doing. All gifts, regardless of size, will truly make an impact. And tonight, you have the amazing opportunity to double your donation. So let's go, superheroes.
Here we go,
Let's get out there and make this happen.
It's
Come
as
on.
easy as a text. It's as easy as
Thanks,
a text.
Ron, for that awesome speech. Now, listen, $100 is our next level. It might not sound like a lot to you, but it means a lot to the boys here at Malvern Prep. If you can donate $100, please donate now. We're really close to our goal.
Thank you,
John,
Mr.
thank you so
Marino.
much.
Thank you.
Names are
Let's
pouring
go.
in. Here they come.
Thank you so much for your contribution.
Hey,
Wow.
Mr. Brogan.
Thank you.
A $500 donation.
Brian Wilcox, awesome.
Thank
That a
you.
boy,
Hey,
Brian.
Evelyn Bennett, thank you so
Evelyn
much.
Bennett.
For your gift. It means a
Come on,
lot.
keep helping us. Everybody
Dottie
jump in.
Flynn,
Dottie
thank
Flynn,
you.
thank you.
Dottie Flynn.
Unbelievable.
This is
Unbelievable
amazing.
Wouldn't it be great if we
Thank
could
you so
get this tonight? Excellent.
Unbelievable.
Let's
Keep
get
it coming.
Father
Adrian,
Jim helped us out. Thank you.
Keep it coming,
Yeah,
ladies and
Mrs.
gentlemen.
Niles. Thank you,
Thank you
Mrs.
for your
Niles.
contribution.
We're so close to hitting our goal. Join the movement. Help support the students, faculty, and staff of Malvern Prep. This is your last and final chance to unmask yourself and reveal your inner superhero.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
For only
All right, here we go. You can do
$50. Ladies and gentlemen, $50 makes a
You can text that
difference.
number.
Thanks,
Thank
Thomas.
you, Mr. Panula.
Thanks,
Thank
Thomas
you so much.
Panula. Attaboy, Tom.
Thank you so much, Mr. Panula.
Yeah, thank
Keep
you.
coming.
Catherine,
Let's go.
Tony, thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Warren
Mrs. Allison, thank you.
What's our number? Where are
We
we?
really do appreciate it. I know we're making progress, and it means a lot to us, and it certainly means a lot
Every
to you guys.
donation counts. Every donation.
And we need everybody's help. And you got to make sure you step up and help us.
I can't wait till we have it, though.
Yeah.
It's really an exciting. It's not only educational, it's fun.
It's a next level
different way of
space.
learning.
Well, you know what, Father? I saw that Mrs. Lowe had chipped in.
Yeah.
As you know, she's a director of global programming.
That's,
Just as you
that's
said,
right. That's right.
you can go to spaces, but sometimes you can't.
Yep.
And I think to myself, what would have happened this last year had we had this lab? What would it look to go to Fiji,
Pyramids,
South Africa,
unbelievable.
etc.
Unbelievable.
And that's what this allows us to do. And again, you can text that number just on your screen. We're going to double your impact with your contributions tonight. We really do appreciate all of your generosity.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually ask one more thing. This is, I think, really important because we haven't really talked about this tonight. I think this is a huge deal. You know, today we won a state championship for ice hockey. So let's give it up for the ice hockey team.
Way to go, hockey team.
Now, I have to say, this is a school for excellence in everything we do. Our play is amazing. Our God band, when they sing at Mass, everything is about excellence. And Mr. Silp, you were telling me a little bit about, would our guys have the possible opportunity to compete against other schools with this lab? If we can raise enough money for that, what would that look like?
That's what I heard.
Well, it's a great point. As part of this lab, we're going to be kicking off our first ever esports team. And when you think about what that can look like for a young man, whether he's in middle school or high school, to be able to compete against other schools, whether it's in the state or across the country, it's a pretty awesome opportunity. And for parents at home, if you're thinking, hey, that's kind of crazy, colleges right now are actually giving scholarships to esports athletes. And this is one of those other layers that we plan to bring by way of this lab. It's a great point to make.
It's unbelievable. Well, we in order to make this happen, we've got to have the best possible facility and program and tools, right? The technology.
Absolutely.
And we can't do that without the people at home. We can't do that
Another
without
necessary ingredient.
Ron, I'm sorry.
We have an announcement.
We have an announcement to make. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We were able to hit our goal because of you.
Oh, God.
Malvern Prep community, you are so incredible.
Yes.
Over $150,000.
That's amazing.
Thank you so
And I had a
much.
That is amazing. Woo! That is unbelievable.
The house is going mad.
Oh, my God. What a...
It's mayhem.
They truly are. I'd also like to thank all the members of this year's Bash Committee for doing such a great job, for making this event possible, and everyone who helped make this event a success. Can we get them up here, please?
Yeah, everybody, get on up here. Get on up here. Come on.
Thank you.
Get them all up here. Come on.
Thank
The
you,
advancement
thank
team. What a momentous event.
Thank you,
From our
everybody.
Malvern
Thank
Prep
you,
family to yours, congratulations and good night. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Nice job. Thank you.
All worked out. All right,
Where
Brian.
my back girls at?
Thank you.
Way to go.
Leave me hanging. Leave me hanging.
Way to go, Brian.
Thank you. Did it.
See you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Way to go. Way to go.
Sorry, it was. Where are we going out after?
We're still hanging.
We're still on. Wow.
Did you say
Thank you.
150,000?
Thank you.
Oh, we crushed it.